Cadet Second Class John Ray Albano, can you give the tikas pahinga to the troops?
Iko. No. Matino. Iko. No.
Supreme Court Chief Justice Alexander Gizmondo, National Defense Secretary Delphine Lorenzana, Interior and Local Government Secretary Eduardo Anyo, National Security Advisor Hermogenes Esperon Jr., Presidential Advisor on Military Affairs Arthur Tabaquero, Senator Bongo, Vice Chairperson of the Senate Committee on National Defense and Security, Peace, Unification, and Reconciliation, Office of the Vice President Under Secretary Philip Francisco D., AFP Chief of Staff General Andres Centino, Benguet Governor Melchor Diglas, Philippine Army Commander General Lieutenant General Romeo Browner, Philippine Air Force Commanding General Lieutenant General Conor Anthony Canla Sr., Philippine Navy Flag Officer in Command Vice Admiral Adilius Bordado, PNP OIC Chief Police Lieutenant General Vicente Danao Jr., PCG Commandant Admiral Artemio Abo, PMA Superintendent General Lieutenant General Fernando Cartijano, officials, faculties, members, and staff of the Philippine Military Academy, Cadet Corps Armed Forces of the Philippines, led by the Bagsik Diwa graduating class of 2022 under proud parents, Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong, I'm sorry. It's maybe my eyes. I'm quite old, you know. I'm Foreign Service Attaches in attendance, distinguished guests, mga mahal kong Pilipino. Nothing can be more appropriate at this time than for me to extend my congratulations to the 214 strong male and female graduating cadets of the Philippine Military Academy Bagsik Diwa Class of 2022. Yours is the honor today, as it is your parents' proudest moment. This day belongs to you, not only to each of you individually, but to your parents and loved ones as well. Permit me to especially congratulate the top graduating cadets of this class who have shown remarkable leadership qualities and academic excellence. Noontime of June 30, 2022, my public life as President of this Republic and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, to which all of you belong, comes to an end. In contrast, your responsibility to uphold, protect, and secure people's rights, lives, and properties officially starts today. Although I am sure that responsibility was nascent when you enrolled in this academy, years ago, 4 years to be exact. It is said that only the courageous, the fiercely competitive, and the disciplined, and the best, if you will, may pass through the storied halls and hallowed grounds of the Philippine Military Academy. In fact, that you march here today on historic and mystical ground is a testament to that truth. You are the best that the youth of the land can offer. My friends, and to you, the graduating class, the world is changing, and it is changing fast. And so do attitudes, mores, and values. The man in uniform has not been spared from this phenomenon, for he has to undergone and will continue to undergo some degree of change or transformation, although he remains rooted to the basic concept of soldiering, which is to defend, protect, and advance freedom and democratic institutions. Today, the man in uniform must be many things at the same time if he is to be relevant to the changing times. He must be both a warrior and a peacemaker, an arms bearer and a pencil pusher, skilled in the art of war and adept as a lifesaver, an offensive machine and a fierce defender, a tribune and a diplomat, a soldier and a civil servant. You can all be this if you want. The Philippine Military Academy has sufficiently prepared you for all possibilities and all eventualities. The eyes of the Filipino people are upon you. Always remain true to your oath. By your actuations in public, the Philippine Military Academy shall be judged. You are the face of your alma mater. My administration was constrained to adopt extreme legal measures to fight society's ills at the start of my term. Sad to admit, after 6 years, these ills haunt us still, though to lesser degree of intensity. Corruption, red tape, and illegal drugs, and crime and criminalities are the wrongs that we need to correct. I guess it is in the hands of the next generation of Filipino leaders and movers where our salvation rests. You, the Bagsik Diwa Class of 2022, belong to that generation. In every country's history, every generation of Filipino leaders and movers lies where our salvation and rests. You, the Bagsik Diwa Class 2022, belong to that generation. In every country's history, every generation has a role to play, and a mission to fulfill. The challenge has been set. To the members of the Bagsik Diwa Class, we await your response. Maraming salamat at mabuhay kayong lahat. Pardon of punishment. Ano ba ginawa ninyo? I will just read it anyway. In observance to the time-honored tradition of the Philippine Military Academy on the occasion of the graduation of PMA Bagsik Diwa Class 2022, I, President Rodrigo Duterte of the Republic of the Philippines and Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Philippines, hereby, ayaw kong basahin eh. Bigyan mo akong listahan kung anong ginawa itong mga... Ulitin ko na lang. I, as Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Philippines, hereby pardon all outstanding punishments of the underclassmen, second class, third class, fourth class of the Cadet Corps, Armed Forces of the Philippines, as recommended by the Superintendent, PMA, effective today. Granted this next month pa ito. Granted this 15th day of May in the year of our Lord 2022. PMA, Fort General Gregorio H. del Pilar, Baguio City. And I sign. Pumapalakpak muna kayo bago ko pirmahan to. You clap your hands.